Hello, and welcome back to the couch. We saved you a seat. My name is Luke,
And I am William.
and we're going to be talking about One Piece Season 2.
Dun, dun, dun.
Whatever that means.
Yeah, we have no idea.
Admittedly, seen every episode of Naruto, every episode of Dragon Ball Z, every episode of Bleach. I read the entire manga also. Just about 8 Gundam series. Every shonen, including Yu Yu Hakusho, Attack on Titan, a bunch of
Okay.
other bullshit.
Okay.
I've never
Okay.
seen One Piece ever. I know it's about pirates. I know that it's a part of the big three. I don't give a rat's ass. But the trailer looked cool and it's on Netflix and I might accidentally watch it one day. What are your thoughts?
I very, very, very.
You live in
What's the
Japan.
salt? I live in Japan.
Okay.
I have children. I've worked at elementary schools, high schools, universities. One Piece is garbage.
Good to know.
There, I said it. If I went to one of those anime cons and they're like, "Oh, which is the most overrated, overhyped?" One Piece.
One Piece.
We don't need it. It's not good. The art style sucks. Anyways,
So we might hate on this trailer.
I have about, I can't share it. I have about 300 volumes of manga right here.
Mhm.
Almost all of them from Shonen Jump. I love them. Can't stand One Piece. I've tried to watch it. I have not watched the live action because I dislike the anime and manga so much.
Okay.
But there's a trailer too, which probably won't persuade me to watch it. But we'll see.
In full disclosure, and we'll start in just a second. Like, anime to live action doesn't work
Normally.
in general. So the fact that there's a season 2 coming out means that revenue was generated from season 1.
Okay.
So that's what that means. All entertainment is a cash grab. So we're going to check this out. We're going to press play and see how we feel about it. You good with that?
Okay. Let's
cool.
go.
Oh. Okay.
All right.
Gyar.
We pirates.
Are we sure she can read?
Yeah. Nami. Luffy.
Luffy, what are you doing here?
Nami! I had an idea. I realized that every great pirate crew needs some good, solid bonding time. So we're having a slumber party!
No. We are not having a slumber party.
I made snacks. Truffle popcorn for the group.
All right.
For the group.
And I fixed the snail projector, which is kind of a disturbing process.
Zoro, you made it.
You said there was going to be booze.
So, question.
Like
can you
him.
Sleep with those
Zoro.
Maybe.
Of course he sleeps with his swords.
Okay, I guess.
I think they had to call him Solo in the American version because of copyright.
I mean, Shohei Ohtani sleeps with his bat. We know this. Of course he sleeps with his sword.
Okay, so what are we watching?
Do you want to do the honors?
Interesting.
What is this going to be?
That was funny. That was interesting. That reminds me of
Okay.
SpongeBob.
Oh, because of the snails?
Mhm.
The pet? Oh, Chopper. I wonder how they'll do that. Okay, we'll see more at Tadum. All right, so One Piece Season 2. Is this a priority 1, 2, or 3? Priority 1 being you got to see it as soon as it comes out while it's hot. Priority 2, you're going to let it chill a little bit. Maybe on the windowsill, but you're going to still eat it warm. You want to get in there as soon as you can. Priority 3, the pie goes in the refrigerator and you'll eat a piece if you want to, but it's not your favorite, so you might not. Where are you at?
I'm mad I might cancel my Netflix subscription. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. No, you know what? It's a very low priority too. All the hate from the beginning aside, all the goofiness or whatever. It's a low priority too. I probably would watch season 1 because the recommendations are so highly vaunted if there was nothing else to watch. But right now there's just so much great content out there.
Yeah.
So maybe 3, but probably as low a 2 as you can get before it's I don't ever want to see this in my life.
I'm really curious. So like I said, I do not like Luke is serious. Respect the artists, the people who've worked on One Piece. Obviously,
Right.
there are people who like it. We do not. It's not our thing. and that's okay. It doesn't have to be for everybody. I do know that they were talking about those little footprints. Chopper. I'm really interested to see how they have a small childlike humanoid deer going to be completely CG. His story, I know there's like a whole movie. My kids actually like that movie. It says here that season 1 of Netflix live action adaptation of One Piece has been generally well received, with fans and critics praising it for fun, energetic adaptation of the source material with acknowledgement of some of the pacing issues and abridging the plot for a large treatment of the story. Because there's like, it's like the
1,000 chapters.
longest, yeah, it's like the longest. It and Conan are like crazy long.
It's
This is
interesting.
a
It's
low
interesting to me.
priority 3 to
Yeah,
me.
yeah, yeah.
I have no interest in watching this.
So I watched the Cowboy Bebop live action
Yeah.
show when it came out immediately. I liked the take
Okay.
as someone who likes Cowboy Bebop, the anime.
Yeah.
I liked the take that they took. I thought it was a miss
Okay.
per the content, but the content itself is good. It's okay.
Okay.
I
know it did not do good.
There are two things I liked about this trailer specifically a lot, and it's the banter between the characters. They
Okay.
did well. That was good, objectively. Culminating when he takes the popcorn out of the bowl and he puts it on the table and gives it to old dude, whomever the
Okay.
guy who was sitting to his right. He's holding the bowl. He gives him like 4 kernels. Like that to
Yeah.
me was an actor choice. I don't think he was directed to do that. Like that
Okay.
was an actor being like, I'm going to do the thing that's funny, cute. And then Zoro, obviously, famous
Yeah.
anime character for the feats, strength feats, being the Vegeta kind of character in the series. So where they hit on the goofiness and the fun and the camaraderie and the whatnot. So they hit there.
So
It's just not for me.
the cast looks good. I mean, the girl who plays Nami is very attractive, like the character. Iñaki Godoy, sorry if I mispronounced it, is playing Monkey D. Luffy. Has that energetic, the way he talks looks like Luffy. Makinyu, Makinyu, I can't read the Romanized thing. The guy who plays Zoro, he's actually in a lot of things that you've played or watched. He was in the live action Saint Seiya, Knights of the Zodiac. He's like
Okay.
the main guy. He's in Pacific Rim. He's in the Rurouni Kenshin live actions. He's actually like trained to dance and fight.
Does he play Kenshin?
No. He plays one of the other guys in that series. He's in the live action Full Metal Alchemist movie. He's one of the voice actors in the new Assassin's Creed Shadow game. But has a wide. He's actually like a stage performer.
Okay, I get it.
So he's like a big. He's born in Los Angeles. His dad is the famous movie actor fighter Shinichi Shiba, like a really famous Japanese actor, American actor. So grew up in Los Angeles, does a lot of films. He's really, really good. I don't really know who the other characters are. It says that Jacob Romero is playing Usopp, the guy with the braids who fixed the snail that put the blanket on. But I don't really know any of these other people.
Yeah, I'm glad they have work.
Yeah, it's
kind of goofy.
I'm surprised. Let's see, who's this person? There's one person, Jeff Ward. He's gonna play Buggy, and he was in some Marvel projects. He's like a big, but everybody else I don't know. Let us know down below. What do you think of this? Are you excited to see this? Maybe we'll have to check out more of the trailers when the Dum comes out in 2 days. We'll have a lot more idea. whole bunch of other shows are going to drop on Netflix in the next year, so we'll be able to check out those trailers. If you want to join us here on the couch to talk about those trailers, you're welcome, even if you like One Piece,
Right.
to come here and be a tater on the couch. Don't hate us in the comments too much. We know that some people like it.
Do you gotta ask a pirate or ninja?
Ninja.
Yeah, obviously. Okay.
You can be a pirate and not a ninja, but you can be a ninja and a pirate.
Yeah.
Just saying, you can multi-class there. What about you?
No, it's ninja. If you're a ninja and a pirate, how are you gonna like sneak around with a peg leg? You know what I mean? So,
Well, that's it. That's just your jutsu.
That's your
You got silent peg leg jutsu.
Jeez.
And not all pirates have peg legs. So, but anyways, we thank you for joining us here on the couch. And until next time, later, Tedgers.
See ya.